In today's daily demonstration of GIS in mining, I'll be showing the AAM developed K2VI software. The desktop software I'm showing here will run through some typical scenarios around mining activities. As we fly into the first scenario within the Hunter Valley region, you can see 20 centimeter pixel imagery combined with LiDAR and satellite DTMs and satellite imagery. In this scenario, as the GIS officer of the mine site, I'm using this accurate base information to introduce flooding analysis from hydrology consultants. The output from this 2D flood model has resulted in GIS overlays in my 3D GIS. As we zoom out and away from the local area, we can see the flooding layers increase to 2 meters above normal river level. You can see the affected lands and where roads are starting to be cut off. We are now seeing the impacts across the road network and can assess timing that water will encroach the railway line and/or other infrastructure. In the second scenario, we are going to assume the role of the GIS officer working within a mining company to analyse the planning requirements for the mine expansion. As we play the scenario, we can see the high impact audio areas or blast zone. Notice this is in 3D and that no aerial or UAV sorties are allowed within this zone at this time. The secondary and following impact zones are now visible with the overlays and colours. Notice the way the terrain minimises the impacts in some directions. We've just added a second impact zone for a mine expansion area. We'll now stop the script as the mine manager requests to see the advanced areas and the impacts of this on his planning requirements. As these GIS layers are turned on and the view rotated to an appropriate view, you can see the impacts on the expansion area to the road infrastructure. A decision can be made. It is now clear to the planning manager that the authorities will have to be notified for road closures when blasting occurs at this location. There are no other impacts, as you can see, on local aviation routes and no impacts to the local residents. The two scenarios shown are mock examples of the power of visualizing using 3D and the ease of powerful tools and scripting using K2VI from AAM.